Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's me, Can't Stop Amani, and we are back for the second time today inside the Hyperbolic Reaction Chamber, and this is another reaction to Death Note. Yes, episode 20, guys. All right. Earlier today we had the Masada episode. It was pretty funny. It was good. It was actually pretty good. It was really good, actually. Yeah. He came in a little clutch with the information, with the info of the Yotsuba group. But so there's a third Kira. There's literally a third Kira. What, does he have a Death Note too? And a Shinigami? But that's just where everybody's speculating for it to be. I don't know. So guys, once again, I mention it every time, but I love this intro. I love the intro one. I know eventually it's gonna change. I don't know when, but I know eventually it will change. And then my heart will be shattered to pieces. It's coming up soon. I feel it. But it's one of my favorite intros of all time. It's one of them. It's top 5. So let's go and get into this, guys. Without further ado, the video will be played right here in this corner. This is Death Note, episode 20, right now. There goes my heart. There goes my heart. It was coming. Because 20 episodes in it, it was coming. Fuck. This intro better make my heart sing. Come on. Keep doing that. There you go.
There's supposed to be 8 of them, but only 7 are present. That must mean that
they probably killed one of their members.
Right.
In order to further the growth of the Yotsuba group and best serve its financial interests.
Yep, the guy with the white hair isn't there.
You see? It's just like I told you last week.
This is not good at this rate.
We now know what will happen if we try to leave.
I think we all understand what Hattori's death means for the rest of us. Let's not take it lightly.
Now, moving on.
Oh,
Our next
man.
topic is Geraldo Coyle's report.
One of their members just died, and that's all they're going to say?
Exactly, right?
So did we really pay $5 million for this report?
I admit it's quite impressive. At any rate, I personally think we should stop killing every weekend.
This is unbelievable.
This is crazy.
It's like they're trying to confess to everything.
As long as we have this video as evidence, we could probably arrest all 7 of them.
This is not good. We'll continue to monitor these meetings and take note of what they say, how they act, and most importantly, whether the people they choose actually die. If we can confirm the connection between their plans and the deaths, then we'll definitely be able to catch Kira.
What is it? There's no need to yell in unison.
I can't carry on knowing these people will die. That's just immoral.
Right.
Here it comes.
It is
I
so
know you're
crazy
planning to
hearing
catch
that from
Kira
Light.
That will cause suspicion. It would mean the investigation caught up to them 3 days after they were contacted by Iber. Also, it would make it far more unlikely that we would be able to discover who the real Kira might be. We can't afford such a huge setback seeing how far we've come.
And L got a point right there, but
in order to catch Kira, we are going to need some solid proof.
Ryuzaki, if one of these 7 men is in fact Kira, would it be safe to say that if I try calling one of them, the odds of that person actually being Kira is going to be 1 in 7?
I'm thinking there could be more than one Kira among them. A probability of 2 in 7 at most.
If we're prepared to let them know that the investigation is catching up to them, let's place our bets on these odds. Ryuzaki, I'm going to pose as L. Judging from their conversation so far, the one least likely to be Kira, but with the most influence is Namikawa.
If you're going to make a call, please use this phone.
Is this Reiji Namikawa, head of the Yotsuba Group's marketing department?
Yes. And who is this?
Listen carefully, but don't draw attention to yourself. I am L.
Shit, the chills.
I've placed cameras and wiretaps around that meeting room. Even as I speak, I'm recording footage of your entire meeting.
The first thing you discussed was Hattori's death. Now you're debating who to kill next.
Am I correct?
He's been watching everything.
If you are not Kira, or if you are not someone who can contact Kira directly.
Let's make a deal.
A deal?
I need you to delay the deaths of ELS President and Mr. Sensei by 1 month. I doubt it will be difficult for someone of your standing to accomplish that.
Yes, I see. Right, go on.
Participating in these meetings.
I see.
Oh.
Okay. My only option is to join L. No, I'll be dead if Kira manages to find out. What should I do?
If you tell the others about this call, they will panic. It would be of no advantage to you. Everyone would be arrested immediately. But that's not my intention. I'm planning to go one-on-one against Kira.
Listen, if I win against Kira, you will be acquitted of all charges. If Kira wins, then you'll be free to carry on with your comfortable life.
Just play along with both parties. Staying on the sidelines would be best. We're not in that position to lose anything regardless of who wins.
Oh boy.
You would only be at a loss if I decided to arrest you right here and now.
Damn it. He already knew what answer I would have given.
That's all for now.
Right. I'll see you Monday then. Here's what I'm thinking. We'll give Coyle 1 month to reveal L's identity. If he still hasn't uncovered the information we need, then we can go ahead and kill the targets randomly. Then we'll give him another month to investigate and repeat the process. Once we get rid of L permanently, we can go back to killing 2 or 3 people a week. In other words, our top priority should be the elimination of L.
I see. Once we kill L, there won't be anything standing in our way. But until then, we need to be careful.
Right.
At this rate? If I end up dying somehow, it's quite possible that you would be capable of succeeding me.
What? Why are you being so morbid?
Wow.
There isn't time for that. We only have a month to figure out Kira's identity and gather evidence against him to prove it. This is only the beginning.
Wow.
Yes, but you were the one who first noticed the connection between Yotsuba and Kira. You actually might be more capable than I am. I honestly believe you could take this on. Tell me,
It's like
if
L
I should
just
die, would you take over for me as L?
wow. It's like L just he's trying to see the future or something.
If he is Kira and just playing innocent, he's sure to say yes.
What are you talking about? As long as we're joined by these, we would die together anyway. I see. Ryuzaki, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to tell everyone what you're really thinking right now. He thinks that if I
really?
am Kira, then there are 2 possibilities. Either I'm just pretending I'm not him and putting on an act, or Kira's power has passed on from me to someone else, and I have no memory that I was ever Kira in the first place. He's trying to determine
That is
which,
also
if
true.
either is the truth. Ryuzaki still believes that I'm Kira. Even if that power had been passed to someone else, he thinks that I would have planned to have it returned to me once I'm safe from suspicion. In other words, I wasn't being controlled at all. He thinks it was a plan to pass on the power and arrange for it to come back to me once I've been cleared.
Right.
Exactly what I've been thinking all this time.
Ryuzaki's
Yes,
theory
that's
is that once
what
I
it
steal
is.
L's title, I will become Kira again,
Correct.
taking on the identity of L, having the power to control the police in every country while being Kira in secret.
And being Kira at the same time. Oh my god. Oh my god, nobody would stop him.
No, that I would do it. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Huh?
Do you think that I'm actually capable of becoming a murderer? Kira?
Yes.
Even after I help you catch him? Do I seem like that kind of person to you?
Yes, you do. I've always thought so.
It's right there. It's right there. Oh my.
Not again.
Okay, break it up! Once is enough! It was a draw, so let's just leave it as an even match, okay?
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, let's focus on catching the kid that's in front of us right now.
Shit.
As long as I have
Fuck,
handcuffs
man.
on, you shouldn't have
It's gonna
any
return to
complaints.
him one day.
Suppose so. We only have a month, so there's no time to get distracted.
If we take this opportunity to arrest them.
I think Dad's right. There is a chance. We have to act on it.
Excuse me, but I think from now on I should go after Kira by myself. Huh? You can
Not
use
agreeing,
these
yeah,
headquarters
not
as you
agreeing with
wish.
him.
I'll also be here, but we will be working independently. You can
See?
conduct your investigation under your own direction. Feel free to arrest those men if you like. I will be carrying on my own investigation. We'll only get into arguments if we don't split up and act separately at this point. This is for the best.
Are you saying you're going to figure out
See?
who Kira is by any means necessary?
Look at that, man. That's crazy.
This case will never be solved unless we capture Kira himself. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't say that preventing more deaths is pointless. But if we don't uncover the entire truth once and for all, Kira will only appear again and the number of victims will continue to increase. That's why I believe it's more important to find out who Kira really is.
Light! I didn't know we were supposed to have a date. Oh, right, I should have known.
Misa Amane, tell me, do you love Light from the bottom of your heart?
Huh? Yeah. Of course I do.
But you also worship Kira, don't you?
Well, yeah.
So then, if you had to choose between Light and Kira, who would you pick?
What? That's obvious. Of course it's gonna be Light. I'm really grateful to Kira and want to meet him someday in person, but that's not true love. I definitely choose Light.
But your precious Light is planning to catch Kira, isn't that right?
Well, yes, of course I am.
Ooh, this
He
music.
says he wants to catch Kira. Now what will you do?
Well, if that's what Light says, then I'm gonna support him no matter what.
I see.
But you worship
So
Kira.
if you were given the opportunity to work with Light on this investigation, would you take the offer?
What? Ryuzaki?
Yeah, of course I would. I'd do anything I could to help Light.
Wait, hold on a second.
Oh,
Where are you
God.
going with this?
The Yotsuba group believes that Misa could be their lead to finding L. Then they'll say that they want to meet her to discuss their advertising campaign. They'll use that opportunity to question her. Thanks to Matsuda's screw-up, they may already be considering Misa as their new spokesperson, so this could work.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Can't do that.
Why not?
This plan is too risky. Who knows what could happen to you?
Oh, wow. Does that mean you're worried about me? Yay! But don't worry. I won't mind doing something like this if it's for you, Light.
If he does manage to kill Elle, he won't have any use for Misa. He'd kill her to keep her silent.
I don't like the sound of that.
Light. You forget that if we win against Kira, Misa won't die. Besides, as long as we're handcuffed together, you and I share the same fate. If I die,
Yeah.
so will you.
Yeah.
If that happens, Misa is the one who would grieve most of all. Either we lose and both die together, or we successfully catch Kira. Which is it?
We catch Kira! I would never dream about living in a world without Light.
Yes, that would be dark.
Uh-huh.
Cut it out! This is just crazy!
We're running out of time.
He saw what he did right
I'm
there,
starting to
light,
get
dark.
desperate. As for Misa Amane, I've turned to her because I know her bravery and love for you is boundless. Yes, Misa is indisputably the most perfect and worthy woman for Light.
Yay!
Of course.
You're such a sweetie. Thank you, Ryuzaki.
I could actually fall for you.
Let's not go that far. But you could maybe be a friend of mine. Would that be okay?
Yes, so now I've gained yet another friend.
Yeah, of course. Any friend of Light's is a friend of mine as well. Let's all be friends.
Jesus Christ, what am I looking at?
And of course, I would never think of betraying any of my friends. With our powers combined, we'll arrest Kira. You're so sweet. Thank you for worrying about me. But please let me do this. I want to be useful to you somehow. If I can be useful, then maybe you'll love me even more. And besides, I would gladly die if it were for you, Light.
Figuring out the logistics of arresting 7 people.
Well, that's loyalty
is
right there.
challenging. I don't suppose you two have any ideas. Mogi? Matsuda?
2 separate cases they're gonna be working on. Well, 2 different ways of doing it. New outro. I might as well stay and listen to this one. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute, that's badass. And guys, there you have it. That was episode 20 of Death Note. All right, so my heart was broken at the beginning with the new intro. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. But the first intro will always be there. Will always be there for me. But that outro though, it's on the same level as the other outro. Yeah, I like it. I like the outro. But yeah, so this is crazy, man. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole plan. Light passing down the Death Note powers to somebody else, and then it's going to somehow end up coming back to him. Don't know how, but apparently, yeah, one of the members of the Yotsuba group have it, and oh man, it's so crazy. It's such a crazy plan, and L just he keeps holding on to Light being Kira, and that's true. That's what it is. That's crazy, man. That's really crazy. So yeah, guys, that was what y'all thought about this. This episode. This episode. Yes. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll be sure to see you all in my next one. Sayonara.